Oh, wow. It's been a fat minute since I did one of these. Well, back to the old grind. Yes, you are seeing it. I got a new diecast again. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another NASCAR diecast video here today. This is the NASCAR Freak here, and this is the 29th review of 2024. And I got 4 diecasts I bought off of Atlanta Racing. I have Brett Moffitt's Talladega win, Daniel Suarez from the NASCAR Xfinity Series in the Wendy's Chevrolet Camaro, LaJoie's Celsius Chevrolet, and the Petty 75th anniversary diecast, which has all the numbers that each of the Pettys drove. Has Lee, Richard, Maurice, Kyle, Adam, Richie, and Mark. And there's 7 generations of Petty that actually raced in NASCAR. And it's just really cool. I have the 75th anniversary diecast for the Petty Motorsports, or Legacy Motor Club, as it is now. But otherwise, we're going to go jump right into it, starting off with Brett Moffitt's Talladega win. Let's get into it. So here it is. This is the 2023 Brett Moffitt FreightAuctions.com Ford F-150 Talladega win. Very, very nice. We actually have 2 Front Row Motorsports trucks. And it was really cool to see that this truck made it. I thought this thing would be canceled, but it's Brett Moffitt out of all drivers and Front Row Motorsports out of all teams that have a Truck Series team. We're going to go and take a very close look at it here, starting out the front. And as you can see on this thing, there's plenty of dirt on this, on the splitters you can see there. There's a Ford F-150 nose, Freight Racing on the hood, and there's Craftsman on the windshield banner, and you can also see the detail on that as well. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that as well. Look at that windshield grid there. Those are the braces and also kind of the grid just to, as for a driver, to keep the windshield as they're going very much fast in the draft, all intact. But you can see all the dirt basically on the splitter here, you can see there. Really, really nice. All the detail race marks on it. And here is the left side. This truck is mostly a clean truck. There's no confetti on it or anything like that, but as you can see here, there's the left side with some red and some flames basically going on the side. And here is the roof right here. And then here is the back, the back of the truck here, Moffitt on the back windshield banner. And then here is the truck bed, Brave Like Wyatt and Freight Racing. Freight Auctions on the back bumper. And then here is the right side here. The race marks is not the same, but as you can see there, the big burnout. There were a lot of rubber buildup on the truck as he did this burnout at Talladega winning the race. The paint scheme's the same size to the left, but the race marks are not. You can see the rubber buildup on the quarter panel and everything like that there too. Really cool about this truck. There's also some marks on the right front fender of the truck too. But just going through all the details there on Brett Moffitt's truck, that is really cool to see. I hope you guys get this, man. I totally recommend it. You guys can buy this on Sugar Diecast and on Atlanta Racing. There's still plenty of it out there, so get your hands on it. So we're going to move on to the next diecast, which would be on the 2024 Daniel Suarez Wendy's Chevrolet Camaro from Colleague Racing. So here's the next diecast in this review on the 2024 Daniel Suarez Wendy's Chevrolet Camaro for Colleague Racing. And this is a nice diecast here. This one was actually, Daniel Suarez ran this paint scheme at Daytona. Unfortunately crashed out early in the race. And we're going to go and take a close look at this right here, starting with the front. There it is right there. There's the Camaro nose. There's Wendy on the hood. There's the Wendy's logo there. And there's Xfinity on the front windshield banner. It's just Xfinity because he's a Cup Series driver. They don't have his name along the side of that. But we're going to carry on and going on the left side right here. Here's the left side. A lot of, pretty much this is like a Petty blue paint scheme, which is really cool. Fun fact about this, by the way, this is actually would normally be an SS green light car. Colleague actually built it at their shop, basically for Daniel Suarez to run for SS green light at Daytona. But really nice that I have this diecast in my collection here. Here's the roof. Wendy's as roof sponsor there, a very yellow number 14. What Colleague does all the time with their cars is put yellow numbers on the top of the car on the roof. There's Wendy's and Go Biggie on the deck on the back, and there's Daniel Suarez's name on the back windshield banner with the windshield braces. Here's the right side diecast here, same side as left. And if you guys are looking for this Daniel Suarez diecast, I recommend you guys get it. They sold out on Circuit Diecast, but you can still get it on Atlanta Racing. And hope you guys get your hands on that. But we're going to move on to the next diecast, which will be on the 2024 LaJoie Celsius Chevrolet Camaro for Inspired Motorsports. So here's the next diecast in this review on the 2024 LaJoie Celsius Live Fit Chevrolet Camaro for Inspired Motorsports here. And we're going to take a look at this very closely, starting out the front. Here is the Chevrolet Camaro nose. Celsius Live Fit on the hood. There's a little paint chip on that too. Chevrolet and LaJoie on the front windshield there, along with the windshield vent there, as you can see. I love the detail that they put in with this. I really, really love that. But here is the left side of the diecast. There's mostly a white car with a little bit of orange on there and black as well. Pretty much a black roof, as you guys can see. There is the roof, and with Gamebridge as the roof sponsor. And by the way, Inspired Motorsports is going to make some big move for next year. Hopefully it works out. But LaJoie, by the way, will not be driving the 7 car. It'll be somebody else. There's LaJoie on the back windshield banner with nothing on the deck lid, and Celsius on the back. So here is the right side of the diecast here, same side as the left. And that is it basically for LaJoie. This is basically the last LaJoie Inspired Motorsports car you'll basically ever get. I recommend you guys to get it really quick because he is going to be going on to a different team next year. Hopefully he finds a ride somewhere, but it is right now musical teams right now for 2025 as silly season ramps up. But hopefully LaJoie will find a Cup Series ride or somewhere else basically that's a competitive team for LaJoie. But that is it for him. We're going to go move on to the last diecast in this review, which will be on the Petty 75th Anniversary Chevrolet Promotion diecast. So here's the final diecast in this review. It's me on the Petty 75th Anniversary, the Petty 75 Years of Racing Chevrolet Camaro, which is a really, really nice. It's actually in a diamond finish. And I'm basically going to be very, very descriptive for you guys, giving you guys in detail what's going on with this, because there's a lot going on with this paint scheme, a lot going on with this diecast too. So we're going to go ahead and take a very close look at it, starting with the front. Here is the Chevrolet Camaro nose, and there is Petty 75 Years of Racing with Lee, Richard, Maurice, Kyle, Adam, Mark, and Richie Petty. And on the front, as you can see, number 41, that was driven by Maurice Petty. And Petty 75 Years of Racing with the Pettys on the hood. Here is the windshield banner there. As you can see, there's Chevrolet and the dates starting out 1949 through 2024. As you guys can see there. There it is right there, a little bit better. And we're going to go and move on to the left side right here. So on the left, as you can see, there's number 42. That number was driven by Lee and Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty actually originally drove the 42 when he started, which was back in the 80s, which I do believe it was 1981. Here is the roof right here. Is number 43. Obviously, that is Richard Petty. Obviously, that's the King Richard. And then it says Petty on the back windshield banner there. And here is number 45. That's Adam Petty right there, which Adam Petty unfortunately lost his life in a practice crash in New Hampshire. Really sad to see that. And then there is Richie, number 53, on the back with Petty 75 Years of Racing. There was also some paint chips, so you guys saw that. And here is the right side here. Paint scheme wise, same size left, but the number is different. There's the 44. That is Mark Petty. Mark Petty drove the 44 in the Truck Series in that number 44 number. And that is really cool. We have all the Pettys, 7 generations of Petty basically that is raced in NASCAR. And really cool that we have this again for promotional diecasts. We had the Hedger Motorsports one, now we have the 70 Petty 75 Years of Racing now being released. I recommend you guys get both, because why not? It's part of the collection anyway. So that's it for this review. I went off on a little tangent there, but that is it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment, subscribe, and I got more NASCAR diecast reviews basically coming out. And by the way, I'm going to make a trip down to Daytona to watch the Coke 0400. Hopefully I got a lot of diecast for you guys to get. And also, by then, hopefully the Ford Mustangs will pop out a little bit more. But this has been it. This has been the NASCAR Freak, and I'll see you guys in the next diecast review or whatever. Signing out, and God bless, guys.